Potentially the most pivotal series in this entire season. The Sweets take on the Marion Berries. A 3-game set, which is sure to have fireworks, lots of ups, the downs, and everything in between. Game number 1 here on Christmas in July. Drew Albaugh, your play-by-play broadcaster, for all 9 innings, all 3 games between the Sweets and the Berries. Here's the situation. Walla Walla, a game and a half up on Marion in the final wildcard spot, searching to make the playoffs for the first time since 2019. I talked to manager of the Walla Walla Sweets, Colby about that playoff push and what he expects out of Christmas in July on another edition of Countdown with Colby. Drew Albaugh alongside manager of the Walla Walla Sweets, Colby Waterlow, for another edition of Countdown with Colby. Coach, I'm wearing a new shirt for the first time in this program history. What do you think of it?
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, very nice. It's a nice material.
Thanks.
Yeah, you look great.
Appreciate it. You got the red hat on. You know, a little bit of a winning streak a couple weeks ago when you guys last wore it. Maybe get some juju going.
Yeah, try to get the red hat. I think today isn't it Christmas?
Yes.
In July?
Was that coming into the reasoning?
That's part of the reason why I
Nice.
got the red hat today.
Favorite Christmas song?
Silent Night.
Silent Night. Wow, a classic, guy. I like it. Do you like Christmas?
I do. Yeah, I love Christmas.
Me as well. You know, it's a good time of the year. No baseball. It's hard to play baseball. That's kind of sucks.
But once you get to Christmas and get past Christmas, it's like baseball's right around the corner.
Right, that's true.
Winter meetings and then spring training is only a month and a half out.
So Christmas is like the gift that then you get.
Yeah.
You get baseball right around the corner. Huh?
You could say that.
Sweets got some baseball not right around the corner right now.
Yeah.
Big 3-game set against the Marion Berries. After winning 2 of 3 against the Elks, you don't get the sweep, but how big was that win, that series win?
Yeah, huge for us to get that win. Obviously to kind of get some revenge after a tough series in Bend, but to come out and take 2 or 3 from them at home and put us in a good spot. You know, we find ourselves in a pretty similar spot as we came into the Bend series as far as the standings go.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I mean we did what we needed to do. We took care of business, and now we have another big one this weekend to try to finish off this second to last, I guess, week of the season.
You mentioned how big of a series it is. With 12 to go, the Marion Berries a game and a half back on the Sweets. Now, you do take 2 of 3 in Marion, or rather in Salem. I don't even know if Marion's a real place.
It's a townie.
Okay, there you go. Was it in Marion? Salem?
Salem is in Marion.
All right, so I'm not completely wrong there. But you take 2 of 3. If you take the series, you also get the tiebreaker, and that's huge. Does that kind of come into your mind at all?
Yeah, definitely an important thing for us to hold over Marion. You know, we put ourselves in a really good spot they're in Salem. At Marion too. At Marion. So I think, coming out and take care of business is big for us. It obviously, if we can take 2 or 3, it helps us to widen that gap. And then, like you said, it gives us a tiebreaker. So definitely beneficial in more ways than one to come out and play well this series. And hopefully head into that last nine game stretch with some momentum and in the best possible position that we could put ourselves in.
You played the Berries less than a week ago. Any strategy that comes to that?
I think we talked about it when we were in Salem. We're two similar teams. We played some pretty tight ball games there on the road. Obviously, I like taking them on here at Borleske Stadium at home. So that's a benefit, I would say, to the strategy of just having them in our ballpark now. But I think overall, it comes down to starting pitching, to getting us going on the right foot. Being able to play team offense, have productive outs, score runs, a lot of the stuff we've talked about throughout the entirety of the summer. I think it's an execution game of, hey, the teams that can execute the best and the most consistently are going to be the ones that take care of business. So that's what we're going to be looking to do out there.
You mentioned that starting pitching, Levi Anderson out on the hill. Kind of the trajectory he's been on has been going straight up.
Yeah.
Hopefully that continues today, but what do you expect out of him?
Yeah, excited to have Levi back on the mound. I think he does a good job of kind of setting the tone for us in a series, and so he's a great game 1 guy. A lot of the summer he was trying to throw in game 3s on Thursdays, and so now over the last couple weeks to see him flip to that game 1 coming out of the All-Star break, I think it's been great to have for us. And obviously he's had a couple good outings coming down, those last couple times out, and so I'm expecting nothing different. Come out, command the baseball, don't attack. Hopefully work a little bit more efficiently than we've seen out of a few guys and kind of some recent appearances.
Sure.
Especially at this point in the summer where you're trying to manage the bullpen, you're trying to make sure you have enough arms for every single day out there. efficiency on the starting pitching is huge. How deep can we get a starter into the game without stretching the pitch count beyond what we want them to throw here in the summer? So, efficiency, getting ahead early, making them hit pitchers' pitches versus getting their best swings off is going to be really important for us.
In yesterday's ball game, the Swedes put up 7 runs. It was 1 run in 7 separate innings.
Yeah.
On one side, you give up less errors, you have more base hits than the outs. On the other, you leave 14 runners in scoring position. Do you kind of take that as a win, but also, look, we got to be better in those situations?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's a win in a lot of ways. We had consistent pressure on
Right.
the Elks. We had runners in scoring position pretty regularly throughout that game, and yesterday it came down to not getting the big hit that we would have liked to have get to give us a cricket number on the scoreboard in any of those
Right.
innings. You have one kid on bend and sniffing who drives in 6 or 7, whatever it was, in 2 swings of the bat, and and for us, we were fighting to try to find a way to stretch one across every single inning.
Right.
So, yeah, great to put up 7, great to score in 7 innings. But, yeah, obviously we'd want to try to get that big hit with multiple runners in scoring position that kind of break that game open. I think it was runners on second and third with no outs after scoring 1, I believe, in the 3rd inning, where we could have easily made that not just a 3-0 game where all of a sudden a 4-run inning for them puts them in the lead, but that could have easily been a 5-run, a 5-0 lead into the 4th inning, which I think maybe would have changed the complexion of that game.
Yeah, for sure. You mentioned these big hits. Nate Stuyvesant had himself a big day yesterday. Was hitting below the Mendoza line, and then all of a sudden explodes for 4 base hits, a big home run, his first in West Coast League play. Obviously, the kid is, just oozing with talent. Hasn't kind of put it all out there on the diamond, but how huge is that to kind of, see maybe the full picture kind of present itself yesterday?
Yeah, it did. And we knew what Nate was capable of, and like you said, we were kind of waiting to see it all get put together, and it was great to see him kind of explode in that way and kind of have a bit of a coming out party yesterday, which was awesome for him. Hopefully, see him back in the lineup today. Hopefully, he can keep that mojo rolling and have another good one for us tonight.
He hit a double and he had the 6-7 celebration.
Oh, yeah.
Is this over?
I don't think it's over. I think
it's not over. It's just Nate.
We're adding a few things to the toolbox, to the arsenal. So keep it fresh.
Nate's a funny guy.
He is a funny guy.
He's a funny guy, good baseball player as well. Back in the lineup today?
Yes.
Hopefully, hopefully that continues today against the Marion Berries. A 3-game set. Sweets a 1.5 games up on the Marion Berries. It's getting tense. End of the year, last push, 12 games left. It's got to be going through your mind a little bit that you can kind of start to see the light at the end of the tunnel. I can. I don't know if you can.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think you can kind of start to see that last week. It's coming up quickly through the windshield, and so we're starting to see that, but also trying to make sure that we have a 1-game focus and take care of what we can control today when we show up to the park, and then let the result be what it is, and then go out and do it again tomorrow.
This brings us to our question of the day with manager of the Walla Walla Sweets, Colby Waterlow. Colby, if you weren't a baseball manager, coach, what would he be? In an ideal world, you're not an accountant. Like you could go to the moon if you want. What would it be?
I would say maybe like one thing I got to do a little bit is I was a fishing guide for a little while.
Nice.
In the summer, so maybe do that. Get out on the river and guide some fishing trips. That was fun.
Up in Alaska or?
I was in Central Oregon, which I think is a fun spot to be. But hey, Alaska, Montana, Oregon.
You could kind of do both. I feel like a little bit.
Yeah,
maybe.
That's actually what a lot of them do. Is they kind of move around depending on the season. So one season they're in one area, then the next season they move to a different. So probably seeing different parts of the other country.
Is there a chance you can be in baseball and also kind of do some of that non-recreationally, like be a guide?
Yeah, maybe if you were if you didn't have as much summer obligation and whatnot, and it's where you're at maybe like the high school level where there's not as much of a fall season, so you might be able to kind of make something like that work. But for now, it's just a recreational thing.
All right, catching fish Colby over here. Hopefully the Swedes catch a win today against the Marion Berries. The first time the Berries are here at Borleske Stadium ever. Obviously, it's the first year the Marion Berries are in existence here in the West Coast League, and it's a huge series. 3-game set, first pitch, 6:35 p.m. Thanks so much.
Yeah, thanks, Drew. Go Sweets.
That was manager of the Walla Walla Sweets, Colby Waterlow, on Countdown with Colby. If you tuned in the middle of that conversation and you want to hear the full thing, make sure to check it out on our Walla Walla Sweets YouTube channel. The very channel you're watching the live stream on right now is not too hard to do. You know what else isn't too hard to do? Subscribe. Go right down. It's free. you get more of our content. It also helps us out. Go down, hit that red button. Thanks so much for doing that. Continuing to support Walla Walla Suites Baseball on the Walla Walla Suites Digital Network. We also have a Players Roundup episode today, like we do most games here at the stadium. I talked to Tristan Schaefer, center fielder for the Walla Walla Suites. Schaefer recently rejoined the team after having over a month hiatus. He talked about that being a spark plug and his defense-first mentality on this edition of Players Roundup. Drew Albaugh alongside outfielder for the Walla Walla Suites, Tristan Schaefer, for another edition of Players Roundup. Tristan, thanks so much for joining me.
Yeah, thank you, Drew. Thank you for having me out here.
Of course. So you're back on the team after a little bit of a hiatus. How has it kind of seen the start of the season and now here at the end?
Yeah, honestly, it's a lot different at the start of the season, at the end. You know, guys going down here at the end, new guys coming in, guys bouncing because of school. I mean, it's a different atmosphere, but I really do enjoy it.
Do you kind of view yourself as a spark plug coming into the last few weeks of the season here?
Yeah, I feel like I can really benefit the team. I mean, late in the season, especially just doing my job out there on the field.
Couple of base hits yesterday. How does that feel?
I mean, it feels good. I had a rough start to the beginning of the season, and it just feels good to get my feet back under me and just ready to compete again today.
Obviously a plus defender, speed out there in the base paths. Have you always kind of been that archetype of player?
Yeah. Just growing up, that was my strong suit, was defense more than offense.
Right.
Kind of stuck with me all the way till now.
Do you ever, have you ever run track or anything like that? I mean, you're flying out there in the base paths, out in center field, talking to manager Colby about that, thinks you're one of the most sure defenders on the team. Has there been any other sports that you've been interested in other than baseball?
No, I never ran track. I never ran in middle school, never ran in high school because it was the same season. But, yeah, I was always told I should have ran it.
So you're just the fast guy, huh?
That's the fast guy.
There you go. So what's your, when you go to the batter's box and you're kind of stepping in there, a couple of base hits yesterday, what's going through your mind when you're trying to break out of a slump?
I mean, honestly, I was just trying to see the ball over the heart of the plate, kind of up. I was trying to lay off a lot of off speeds early in the count and just kind of battle with 2 strikes. Tell myself, flicking my hands and ended up with a base hit. So,
nice.
I mean, just doing whatever I can to put the ball in play and make the defense work.
How did you start, growing up playing baseball?
I grew up. My dad played in college. My older brother played, and so I just
baseball family.
So that's where I learned.
Suites have a big series this weekend against the Marion Berries. A 3-game set, a game and a half up on the Marion Berries. As a player, do you think about all of the extracurricular stuff, the standings, all of that, or do you kind of just go out there, play the game in front of you?
I mean, I don't really try to think about it all too much. It's a kid's game. Might as well just go out there and have fun, have the moment with the guys.
Exactly. At the same time, though, Borleske hasn't seen a playoff game since 2019. The fans behind you are kind of feeling the intensity of the moment. How big is it, not just for you guys as the team, but to kind of give these, season pass ticket holders who've been here for 10 plus years a playoff game?
I mean, yeah, it would be awesome to give back to Walla Walla.
Right.
I mean, yeah, the intensity of the games, each game are getting higher and higher, coming down, battling to get in that playoff spot. But the guys are keeping their head on straight and just kind of playing the game.
How have you liked Walla Walla?
I haven't really seen the town.
Really?
No, I live like 30 minutes away.
Okay.
I'm a host family, so I haven't really seen the town.
You got to make it down there.
Yeah, I know. Me too. I think Monday, our last off day is.
There you go. Yeah, last off day. That brings us to a great point here. How do you keep the body fresh? You got 9 games straight after Monday, and that's to close out the season, and then a potential playoffs.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah, honestly, I mean, it's just kind of staying on top of it. I mean, stretching, rolling out, going lifting, and just doing everything you can to just keep your body the best it can be.
When you look around the team and you look at a guy like, I don't know, Trevor T, who's been here from the start to the finish, do you kind of give him look, I'm coming in a little bit more fresh and I'll kind of pick up some of that slack once in a while?
Yeah, I mean, I can tell the boys are tired,
right,
and their bodies are beat up, but they want to win, and they'll go out there and compete no matter how they feel. So.
Suites, 12 games remaining. Tristan Schaefer is sure to be huge for Walla Walla as the season continues. This brings us to our question of the day with Tristan Schaefer. So you mentioned you haven't played much any other sports, but if you could play one professionally, what would it be? Not baseball.
That's a tough question, but I really like basketball.
Basketball?
I like just shooting around.
Yeah. Little crafty point guard.
Yeah.
There you go. Have you always been a shooter? Have you played basketball before?
I played basketball up like through middle school. I
Nice.
did before high school, but yeah, I just kind of shot around.
Do you ever still shoot around, when you go out over to the community college or anything when you work out?
Yeah, sometimes. But back home, when I was home for a little bit, I was going and hooping with friends at some basketball courts. So
There's something kind of rhythmic, kind of therapeutic about shooting basketball, same as a golf swing, a baseball swing. Do those kind of all fit into the same umbrella for you?
yeah, like
The mindset and all that? Yeah, exactly. All right, Tristan Schaefer with our Players Roundup. Tristan, thanks so much.
yeah. Thank you, Drew.
A pivotal three-game set against the Marion Berries starts today. The Walla Walla Sweets just a game and a half up over Marion, and 3 games could decide the future of the Walla Walla Sweets. Hello, everybody. I'm your broadcaster for today's game, Drew Albaugh on the mic. Here on Christmas in July 25th. You can do the math. 6 months later, it's going to be December. Walla Walla taking on Marion for the first time here at Borleske Stadium. The Marion Berries traveled here after the Sweets traveled over to Salem, Oregon just 1 week ago. Marion Berries, a new expansion team in the South Division in the West Coast League this season. Out on the mound for the Sweets, the lefty, Levi Anderson, incoming sophomore out of Lewis Clark State College. Throws a plus fastball, working with a 6.21 ERA. His last start was actually against the Marion Berries. Goes 5 innings, gives up 4 earned runs with just 2 strikeouts. Leading off for the Berries, Cade Goldstein. Goldstein batting from the left side, the pitch. Misses down low in the dirt for ball number 1. First pitch, 6:34 p.m. Danny Weidman on deck batting second. Bryce Hubbard batting third. Your first 3 batters for the Marion Berries. The 1-0 deal. A cue shot right back up the middle. Trevor T can't come up with it as it bounces off of his chest. Stays in the infield, and it's an E6. Cade Goldstein reaches, and up steps Danny Weidman. Took a weird hop right at the cut of the grass. Trevor T can't come up with it. Not an ideal start as Levi Anderson comes set. His 3rd pitch on the way. Shows bunt, gets it down the left side of the infield. Olazaba ranges, fires to first in time, out 1. Olazaba's hat goes flying off. He made that look easy, and there's 1 gone. So there's a quick couple of results. Goldstein moves up over to second base, so Danny Weidman does get his job. Bryce Hubbard now steps in. Paul Vasquez on deck batting 4th. Tyler Dunning in the hole batting 5th. It's Andrew Moon batting 6th. Will Stickney batting 7th. Nick Holm batting 8th. And Jake Allen rounding out the lineup batting 9th. Anderson comes set from the stretch. The lefty's deal. Check swing and a fastball downstairs. Did not go around. 1 ball and no strikes to Hubbard. Hitting .343 on the season. The 1-0. Yanked off the plate outside. 2 balls and no strikes. Levi Anderson working with a high 80s 2-seam fastball, occasionally touches 90 miles an hour. A curveball and a changeup. Comes set. Kicks and deals. Another one misses away. Goes back to the fastball, so it's 3 straight balls to Bryce Hubbard. One out 3 balls and no strikes. Anderson set the pitch.
Oh, yeah.
Hits the top of the zone for strike 1. Make it 3 balls and 1 strike. Anderson finds a heater there. Does he go back to it? On 3-1. Lace to left, past Olazaba's outstretched glove. Tristan Schaefer comes up with it and promptly throws it in. There's runners on the corners now. Up steps Paul Vasquez. First base hit allowed by Levi Anderson. That's 80 miles an hour off the bat. Not super hard hit. Olazaba was squeezing more towards his third base bag. That ball flew glove side, right past his leather. And there's 2 on for Vasquez. Defensively for the Swedes, starting in the outfield, Tristan Schaefer in left. Cole Rogers straight away, center field. Over and right, Gunnar Guile. In the infield, Esteban Olazaba at third, Trevor T at short, Nate Stuyvesant at second, and Chris Tesaurus at first. The pitch. Popped up, right field, slicing, out of play. Strike 1. Behind the plate, Nikhil Beasley. As he puts his mask back on and squats down. Gives the sign to Anderson, he comes set. Double play depth for the Swedes up the middle.
It worked.
Pitch.
It worked.
Fouled right back into the screen, 0-2. Anderson falls behind 3 balls and no strikes to Bryce Hubbard. Now to Paul Vasquez, ahead 0-2. With 1 out, no score in the top of the first. Runners on the corners from the belt. The 0-2 deal. Popped up out towards center field. Cole Rogers ranges towards his left, over and right center, makes the catch at the chest. Attacking from third base and scoring Bryce Hubbard, and the Berries on top of 1-0 over the Swedes with 2 outs here in the top of the first.
It's okay. I don't have a problem.
Rather, Cade Goldstein comes in to score. So the E6 comes around to bite the Swedes. An unearned run. Either way, though, the Berries do strike first on top 1-0. Up steps Tyler Dunning. The righty bat faces the lefty's deal on the way. Misses inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Trackman has that as a strike on the upper inside corner. Does not get the call from home plate umpire Matthew Degree. On the bases, Gabe Norbert. Throws over to first base. Tag applied, not in time. Hubbard dives back safely. With 2 gone, the Swedes trail the Berries 1-0 on a beautiful bluebird day here in Walla Walla. The pitch. A slow roller over towards short. Trevor T. Fields fires to second in time, out 3. That's how the top of the first inning ends. The Berries do get 1 run across on 1 error and 1 base hit. In the bottom of the first, the Swedes trail the Berries 1-0. We'll be back right after this on the Walla Walla Swedes Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, your family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
play, stay, get away at Clearwater River Casino in Lewiston, Idaho. Owned and operated by the Nez Perce Tribe. Experience Namipu hospitality with 600 gaming machines, comfortable lodging, dining, and sports bar. Excitement is everywhere. The region's premier destination for events and entertainment. Win big with unforgettable concerts, comedy shows, and live sports action. Discover your next play, stay, get away. Visit crcasino.com and start your adventure today.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework.
In the bottom of the first inning, the Swedes trailed the Berries 1-0 here at Borleske Stadium. Drew Albaugh, your play-by-play broadcaster, on the mic. As Dylan Turner comes set for the first time, the pitch. Fastball misses away, ball number 1. Cole Rogers steps in for the Swedes, followed by Gunnar Geil and Nate Stuyvesant, your first 3 batters. He pinwheels his all-black bat around. Turner working quickly. The next offering scrapes the inner edge with a heater, clocking in at 85 miles an hour, and the count evens up 1-1 to Rogers. Hitting .277 on the season. Went 3 for 10 against the Berries last weekend, the 1-1. Crackles over the lower outside corner. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Batting 4th for the Swedes, Nikhil Beasley at catcher. Batting 5th, Chris DeSoris. Trevor T batting 6th. Esteban Olazaba, the 1-2. Misses low and away in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Olazaba batting 7th. Andrew Deminu as a designated hitter for the first time this season, batting 8th. And Tristan Schaefer in left, rounding out the lineup, batting 9th. Turner comes set, the pitch, swing and a foul ball back into Turner's glove and out of it moments later. Almost hangs on to the foul tip. Instead, the count stays put, 2 balls and 2 strikes with no outs, nobody on. The Swedes trail the Berries 1-0 here on a Bluebird day in Walla Walla. Wind waving out to left field. You can see all 50 stars. The 2-2 is laced to center field, gets down for a base hit. Danny Weidman, the center fielder for the Berries, comes up with the baseball promptly, delivers it back into the diamond, but it's Cole Rogers with a leadoff single. And a runner's on for Gunnar Geil. What I was going to say before Cole Rogers' crack of the bat interrupted me, 50 stars and 13 stripes out in center field. You can see the entire American flag waving out in the wind, blowing towards left field. Turner looks over at first. Cole Rogers a lead, the pitch. Geil, foul ball, left side as it continues to slice well into the seats for strike 1. Defensively for the Berries, in left field, Will Stickney. Center field, Danny Weidman. Jake Allen in right field. Gabe Goldstein over at third. Tyler Dunning at short. Andrew Moon at second base. Nick Holm at first. And Bryce Hubbard behind the plate as he gives the sign to Turner. Comes set, takes a look at first. Spins and fires over to first base. Cole Rogers dives back. He's out. Rogers kind of stuttered when the throw went over to first base. Dylan Turner, a nice pickoff attempt, and Cole Rogers is caught for out number 1. Turner comes set yet again, the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Geil goes chasing an 80-mile-per-hour changeup down low. He's behind 0-2. In such a pivotal series for the Swedes, mistakes like that cannot happen. Walla Walla a game and a half up on Marion, the 0-2. A high fly ball out towards right field, out of play. Hooking foul. Gunnar Geil got a lot of that barrel there, just couldn't straighten it out. Another changeup, that time left in over the plate. Kicks and deals. A slow roller right side of the infield. Andrew Moon charges, fields at the knees, the toss to first in time. And there's 2 gone. Up steps Nate Stuyvesant. Dylan Turner working with a 4.69 ERA. His last appearance was against the Yakima Valley Pippins in relief. Goes 2/3, gives up no earned runs. The appearance right before that went up against Walla Walla. 2 innings, gives up no earned runs. The pitch misses low to Stuyvesant, 1 ball and no strikes. In fact, he also faced off against the Swedes a week ago today in game number 1 of the 3-game set over in Salem. The 1-0 deal. Grounded left side of the infield, foul ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. He goes 1 1/3 a week ago today, gives up 1 earned run. That was the last time Turner has given up a run. The incoming senior at Willamette University. The 1-1. Chop foul yet again left side. Nate Stuyvesant can't straighten it out as he's behind 0-2. 1 ball and 2 strikes rather with 2 outs. Swedes trail the Berries 1-0 in the bottom of the 1st inning. Stuyvesant in yesterday's ball game, 4 base hits, including 3 extra base hits, a homer out to left, his first of the season, the 1-2. Fouled back over the netting. Stuyvesant stays alive and will do it again. Nate came into the ball game yesterday against the Elks right here at Borleske Stadium, hitting under the Mendoza line. After his 4-for-5 performance, he goes now 246. The pitch rocketed out towards center field. Danny Wideman has to race in and can't make the play as it bounces right in front of his feet. Nate Stuyvesant extends his little hot streak and also extends the first frame here in the bottom of the 1st. The Swedes have another base runner. So up steps Nikhil Beasley. Beasley batting from the right side, and he had himself a series the last time he faced off against the Marion Berries. Went 6 for 10. The pitch. High fly ball out towards right center. It continues to slice over in the alleyway. Jake Allen runs and makes the backhanded play at his left shoulder for out number 3. Nikhil Beasley gives it a ride at 93 miles an hour off the bat. But no reward, as the Swedes trail the Elks 1-0 on 2 base hits and no errors. Top of the 2nd beckons on the Walla Walla Swedes Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family. It's time to play ball with Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you're more than a guest, you are part of the family. And here's an exclusive offer for all you Sweets fans. Show us your Walla Walla Sweets ticket at your next service visit and receive 10% off any regular price service performed. Formerly Walla Walla Valley Honda, same great automotive family and proud sponsor of the Walla Walla Sweets. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you walk in as a guest and drive off as family.
Top of the 2nd inning, Swedes trail the Berries 1-0. Levi Anderson still out on the hill for the Swedes. His 1 run allowed in the 1st frame unearned, and E6 allowed Cade Goldstein to reach base. He went around to score the 1st run of the game. In the home half, the Swedes tally a couple of base hits. Can't do anything with it as Cole Rogers gets picked off. The pitch on the way to Andrew Moon. Misses low and inside. 1 ball and no strikes. Andrew Moon hitting .370 on the season. The righty bat faces the lefty's deal. Flared out towards left field, right at Tristan Schaefer. He now ranges towards his left and makes the play in the sun for out 1. He stopped in his tracks, put his mitt over the sun, seemed to not know where that baseball was. Then the second he saw it, he sprinted to his left and made the play for 1 out. Up steps Will Stickney. Stickney, another right-handed bat, hitting .287 on the year. In the windup, pitch. Curveball hits the top of the zone for strike 1. 71 miles an hour. That ball started at the head of Stickney and then stuck in the zone. The 0-1. Goes back to the curveball. This time he can't find it, just a hair high. Count evens up, 1 ball, a foul ball for strike 2. Levi Anderson against the Marion Berries a week ago gives up 4 earned runs in 5 innings. Just 2 strikeouts, the 1-2. Another curveball, this time misses away, maybe a tick upstairs as well. 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that's been kind of par for the course for Levi. The 2-2. Grounded left side, just a little bit to the left of the chalk in foul territory, and we'll do it again. Anderson in 33 1/3 innings pitched, just 20 strikeouts. Now on the other end of things, controls the zone really well, just 19 walks allowed. In the windup, the 2-2. A slow roller right side of the infield, charged by Stuyvesant. He picks it up at his ankles, tosses it to first in plenty of time for out number 2. Against the Marion Berries a week ago, I mentioned he gives up the 4 earned runs with 2 strikeouts, but his appearance right before that, 8 days earlier, against the Cowlitz Black Bears, he gets the win, 8 innings pitched, no earned ball, by far his best start of the year, and he had just 1 strikeout the whole time. The pitch on the way to Nick Holm skips in the dirt for ball 1. Nick Holm hitting .208 on the season. Lefty's deal. Popped up right side of the infield, now in foul territory. Christosaurus ranges over right at the netting. He can't make the play despite it falling in foul territory. That was a catchable baseball. Maybe he thought it was going to get over the netting. He was even caught by surprise. Well, the count evens up at 1 ball and 1 strike. Nick Holm, despite hitting just .208 on the year, went 5 for 10 against the Sweets in 3 games. The 1-1. Missile to right field. Guile makes the play at his left shoulder for out number 3, and that is that for the top of the second. A 1-2-3 top of the frame. Bottom of the second, on tap, Sweets trying to claw back down 1-0 on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
He's going C, Cole. That is wrong. Check after A, button. You got 2 out of 3 right. You're still in the prize, though. Congratulations. Yeah, you're still a winner. Congratulations on prize to the right. 32 Blue.
In the bottom of the second inning, the Sweets trail the Berries 2-1. In the bottom of the second inning, the Sweets trail the Berries 1-0. Christosaurus steps in, batting 5th for the Sweets from the left side. Dylan Turner comes set, the first offering. Just a little bit low and away for ball number 1. Christosaurus hitting 100 on the season for the Sweets, 1 for 10. The 1-0. Striped over the outer edge. Goes with the fastball, clocking in at 85 miles an hour. And the count evens up 1-1. As DeSource pinwheels his gray bat around, ready for the righty's deal. Swing and a foul tip. Hubbard can't squeeze it. Strike 2. DeSource batting from the left side. His first base hit of the season came in yesterday's ball game. A ground ball over towards third. He beat it out. Turner set. The 1-2. Chopped right side, foul. Rode the chalk for a moment, then last second decided to go to the right side. And we'll do it again, 1-2. Turner leans in and gets the sign from Hubbard. He now comes set at the belt with his all-purple glove. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. High heat, put him to sleep. One gone. In the bottom of the second inning, the Sweets trail the Berries 1-0. Walla Walla, a couple of base hits in the bottom of the first inning, but a base running mistake by Cole Rogers, a flyout from Nikhil Beasley, and that's how the inning ended. On the other side, Trevor T stepping in. From the top of the first, he made an error over at short. To the leadoff man, Kate Goldstein, the first pitch. Misses away 1-0. Goldstein then came around to score, and what is right now the only run of the game. Trevor T from the right side out of Colorado Mesa University, ready for the righty's deal. The pitch. Clobbered out towards left field, right at Will Stickney, but it goes over his head. Trevor T rounds first base, he's heading to second. Stickney comes up with the baseball at the base of the wall. T stops at second, and it's a one-out double. 96 miles an hour off the bat, and the Sweets have a runner in scoring position for the first time tonight. Trevor T continues to hit the Marion Berries hard. Coming into the game hitting .274 on the season, but a week ago went 5 for 15 against the Berries in a 3-game set, including now his second base hit against Turner on the season. Esteban Olazaba steps in from the right side. From the stretch, the pitch. Fly ball, right field, slicing out of play and into the bleachers that line the right field line. Strike 1. Olazaba hitting .111 on this season. His first base hit of the season also came in yesterday's game. Via 1. Lace to right field, foul ball. That was hit hard. 87 miles an hour off the bat. Just a little bit late on the heater. 0-2 to the sure-handed third baseman. The pitch on the way. Foul back. We'll do it again on 0-2. With one gone, wind howling out towards left field. Blue skies overhead, sun slowly setting down the right field line. The pitch. Curveball misses up and in. 1 ball and 2 strikes to Olazaba. Joined the team at the start of the Elk series. The incoming freshman faces the 1-2 deal. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It goes right over a curveball down the middle of the plate. And there's 2 gone. Up steps the designated hitter, Andrew Demenu.
Designated hitter number 41, Andrew Demenu.
Demenu batting 8th for the Sweets. The first time this entire season in at the DH position. T waiting patiently over at second. Sweets down 1-0, bottom of the second frame. The pitch. Ripped to right, slicing out of play over the netting, over the bleachers and into the parking lot behind Borleske Stadium. 0-1. Demenu out of Lynn Benton College, hitting .222 on the season. Next pitch scrapes the inner edge behind 0-2. Played all 3 games against the Berries a week ago in Salem. Went 3 for 14, 1 base hit in each of the 3 games. 2 outs. The kick and the deal. Flared back behind the screen, out of play. Just keeps his bat back long enough to clip a curveball that was way up and out of the zone. Impressive bat-to-ball skills by Deminu. He swivels his all-black bat around, plastered by his black batting gloves. T at second. The 0-2. Swing and another foul ball. This one back behind home plate yet again, and we'll do it again. 0-2. Tristan Schaefer, the 9-hole hitter, on deck. Walla Walla trying to scratch the scoreboard for the first time tonight. Down 1-0, bottom of the second. 2 outs. With the 0-2 deal. Dribbled left side, it gets through the infield gap and into left field. Will Stickney comes up with the baseball. Trevor T gets the wave around third. Slide, safe. Stickney's throw to the plate was on the money. Trevor T just a little bit too fast. Bryce Hubbard didn't even bother applying a tag, and the Swedes tie up this baseball game 1 apiece in the bottom of the second.
Well, let's go to number 8. Tristan Schaefer.
Up steps Tristan Schaefer, the 9-hole hitter. Andrew Deminu comes up big with an RBI single. He now rests at first base. The righties deal. Swing and a miss, strike 1. In yesterday's ball game against the Bend Elks, the Swedes scored 7 runs without hanging a crooked number. Folks, that's hard to do. 7 innings of 1-run baseball. The 0-1 sneaks low for ball number 1. 1 ball and 1 strike. The Swedes left a season-high 14 base runners in scoring position, something that I'm pretty sure is not going to be broken this year. The 1-1. Misses inside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Just to put that into context, there's only 18 base runners in a 9-inning game that mathematically you can leave on base. The Swedes left 14. 2-1. Rip to right center field, over Andrew Moon's head and into the alleyway. Jake Allen comes up with the baseball in right field. Andrew Deminu stops at second base as the throw comes in. And it's back-to-back singles, 2 on. Lineup turns around for Cole Rogers.
Let's go, Paul. Bring him around. Same thing.
Rogers singled his last time up, got caught at first on a pickoff attempt. Heading 280 on the season. With 2 on, pitch. Curveball misses away. 1 ball and no strikes. Now, despite leaving so many base runners on yesterday, the Swedes out-hit the Elks. Made just 1 error to the Elks 4, the 1-0. A slow roller right back to Dylan Turner. Underhand toss to first, into the chest of home, out 3. And that's how the second inning ends, but the Swedes do get 1 run across on 3 base hits. They leave 2 on, no errors, and we roll to the top of the third, all tied up at 1 apiece on the Walla Walla Swedes Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive.
Play, stay, get away at Clearwater River Casino in Lewiston, Idaho. Owned and operated by the Nez Perce Tribe. Experience Namipu hospitality with 600 gaming machines, comfortable lodging, dining, and sports bar. Excitement is everywhere. The region's premier destination for events and entertainment. Win big with unforgettable concerts, comedy shows, and live sports action. Discover your next play, stay, get away. Visit crcasino.com and start your adventure today.
The Sweets tied up in the bottom of the second frame. We're all tied up at 1 apiece as we roll on to the top of the third. Levi Anderson out on the hill for the Sweets. Up steps Jake Allen, the 9-hole hitter for Marion. Batting from the right side. The pitch on the way. Fouled back into the screen, 0-1. Jake Allen hitting $167 on the season. Went 1 for 4 against the Sweets a week ago. In the windup, the 0-1. Misses low and inside, and the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Pitch. Swing and a miss. 86 right by him on the outer edge. First strike 2. Jake Allen has a brother on the team, Ben Allen, in 254 on the season, the 1-2. Curveball is sliced right side, out of play. It bounds into the concourse. A few children all go racing for the baseball. Little man comes up with it. There you go. Something they did over in Salem, which I think Borleske Stadium should adopt. You can turn in a baseball for a scoop of ice cream, the 1-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Levi Anderson, 88 outer edge. Jake Allen can't catch up to it, and it's his first strikeout of the game. 1 gone, top of the third. We're all tied up at 1 apiece between the Sweets and the Berries. So over in Salem, if a fan catches a foul ball, they have an incentive to then turn it in. They get a free scoop of ice cream. They still get the memory of catching the ball. Up steps Kate Goldstein, the pitch. Foul back, 0-1. And the Berries get the benefit of not having to order all of these new baseballs right out of the box. Now, obviously, some of those balls that clang off the concourse and stuff, they can't use in-game, the 0-1. Clip the outer edge for strike 2. Anderson dotting up the plates. But they can still use him for batting practice, the 0-2. Curveball swerves downstairs. 1 ball and 2 strikes. A myriad of different things they can do with them. And the windup, the lefties deal. Just a hair outside. Maybe a tick low as well. Anderson went back to the curveball. On 1-2, a pretty good pitch right off the plate. Good eye by Goldstein, the pitch. That misses well away. An uncompetitive 2-2 now turns into a full count. With 1 out, nobody on. Sweets and Berries tied up at 1 apiece. Top of the third. In the windup, the payoff. Caught him looking, strike 3. Fastball on the outer black. Levi Anderson, second of the day. Back-to-back Ks. And there's 2 gone in the top of the third, with the Sweets and the Berries all knotted up at 1 apiece. Danny Weidman steps in. Grounded out to third his last time up in the first. The pitch. Spiked low in the dirt, 1-0. Weidman batting .315 on the season. He's played most of this season for the Berries, 108 at-bats. But for some reason, nothing that I've ever come to be aware of, he missed the Sweet Series. 2 outs, the 1-0. Ripped center field. Rogers can't make the play. The ball bounces right in front of him. And it's a single for Weidman. 1 out. 2 outs.
2 outs.
Up steps Bryce Hubbard. Now I will say, the series against the Berries for the Sweets was right after the All-Star break, so maybe he was trying to parlay a little extra break. Vacation with the family, who knows? But he's back with the Berries now. Up steps Hubbard from the left side. Lefty on lefty matchup, the pitch. Weidman takes off, fastball misses outside. Weidman now retreats to first base. It was a third of the way down the line, decided he didn't get a good enough jump. Retreated back to first, so no harm, no foul. Levi Anderson has a lefty arm, can stare directly at first. The 1-0. Fastball just misses away. 2 balls and no strikes. Anderson sitting at 86, maybe 87 miles an hour with the fastball. That clocked in at 86 miles an hour, the 2-0. Spins high. 3 balls and no strikes. We've seen Anderson get up to 90 miles an hour just a couple times this season. The throw goes back to first. Weidman dirties up the jersey but gets back safely. He hit 90 the very first time he was on the mound with the Sweets. Another throw to first. At this point, Tesaurus and Anderson just playing catch as Weidman gets back yet again. The 3-0. Crackles over the corner. Upper outside edge for strike 1. I told him he hit 90 over in Springfield at the hotel the next morning. The throw goes back to first yet again. Weidman dives back safely. And he was absolutely ecstatic. I'll tell you what. He was tired. Another throw over to first base. Eating his waffle. Could tell his arm was maybe a little bit sore. But I decided to give him the good news, and he just jumped out of his chair. The 3-1. Misses high ball 4. Bryce Hubbard takes a base. Second time on after singling in the first, and up steps Paul Vasquez. Flew to center field his last time up. Back in the first, batting from the right side. Two outs. The first deal. Misses inside right at the belt for ball 1. Vasquez, the incoming freshman at Oregon State University. Lefty's deal. Cranked on the ground, left side, just a little bit foul. 97 miles an hour off the bat. Count evens up 1-1. Vasquez, a power bat for the Marion Berries. One of the top slugging threats. Double-digit extra base hits, including 4 homers. 2 outs, the 1-1. Swing and a miss. 87 top rail. Strike 2. Anderson already with a pair of strikeouts here in the third. As many strikeouts as he had his entire outing against the Berries a week ago today. 2 outs. The 1-2 pitch. Down and inside at the ankles. And the count evens up 2-2. With Hubbard at first, Weidman at second, Sweets and Berries tied up at 1 apiece here in the top of the third. From the stretch. The 2-2 deal. Right back up the middle. Anderson just misses it as it hits his left knee. Rogers comes up with the baseball. The throw goes to home. Tag applied. Not in time as Weidman was speeding around third base. Slides in safely, and the Sweets now trail the Berries 2-1. After a couple of strikeouts, Anderson gives up a couple of hits and a walk. Hubbard moves up just the 1 base. He's now at second. Dunning, the righty bat, steps in as he taps his all-black barrel on home plate, gripped by his black batting gloves. Anderson set at the belt. The pitch. Curveball misses inside and gets past Nikhil Beasley. Instead, it clipped Tyler Dunning's ankle. He slowly jogs over to first base, shaking it off. His leftmost inward-facing ankle. And the bases are juiced for Andrew Moon.
The second baseman, number 4, Andrew Moon.
Over at first base, Dunning still circling the bag. A slight smile. Should be all right. Hubbard now at third base. Vasquez at second. Dunning at first. Moon flew it to left field his last time up. The pitch on the way. Misses low in the dirt. Nikhil Beasley can't keep it in front of him. Hubbard touches home. Everyone else moves up a base, and the Berries now on top 3-1 over the Sweets. Anderson started off this inning not only clean, perfect. 2 strikeouts, 1 rookie. Since then, it's been 4 straight batters that have reached base. Moon hitting .370 on the season from the right side with 2 outs. In the windup, the 1-0. Hits the top of the zone with a heater. 1 ball and 1 strike. Moon with 14 RBIs on the season. Facing the 1-1. Down low yet again, Nikhil Beasley wearing it behind the plate. He keeps it in front of him this time around. 2-1. We've seen Anderson miss a couple of two-seam fastballs down in the dirt, and not right in front of Beasley either. It's almost where the grass meets the dirt, that 10-foot diameter around home plate. He's barely getting to the dirt sometimes. The 2-1 is cranked out towards deep left field. Tristan Schaefer looks back, and it's gone. A 3-run home run for Andrew Moon, and he blows the scoreboard wide open here at Borleske Stadium, his 4th of the year. The Berries on top, 6-1 over the Sweets, top of the 3rd. A pretty good pitch. 85 on the inside downstairs corner. Andrew Moon gets the barrel to it. 95 miles an hour off the bat. Sends it 342 feet out towards left. In steps Will Stickney. The pitch. Misses inside. Ball 1. A back-breaking top of the 3rd. Levi Anderson, 2 strikeouts to open up the frame. Since then, he's given up 5 straight base runners allowed to reach base. Next pitch hit the outside 3rd, so it's 1-1 with 2 gone. In the windup, the pitch. Popped up over to right field. Gunnar Guile moves under it. Makes the play for out 3, but the damage has been dealt. A 3-run home run from Andrew Moon. And just like that, the Sweets trail 6-1. In the bottom of the 3rd, Walla Walla's already got a big hole to climb out of in one of the biggest series of the season. It's time to come back. Here at Borleske, Christmas in July, you don't want to miss it on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Whatever your printing needs, Abbott's Printing does it all. Signs and banners, rich, full-colored, high-quality commercial and digital printing, direct mailings, full-color business cards, and postcards. If you want a printing job done right, then Abbott's Printing is the place to be. Abbott's Printing provides award-winning quality and outstanding customer service. Visit abbottsprinting.com to view their selection or call 453-8202. That's 453-8202. Abbott's Printing, where the excellence is on paper.
Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is proud to be the official hotel of the Walla Walla Suite. Our guests are sure to get a great night's sleep in one of our recently remodeled rooms, and our 24-hour pool and spa are perfect for round-the-clock relaxation. Each night at Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is followed by a complimentary breakfast included with every stay. At Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla, you can catch some Z's while the Sweets catch some W's. Wins, that is.
Andy Barkett, proud sponsor of the Walla Walla 3. All right, go to number 4, Gunnar Guile.
Welcome in, bottom of the 3rd. The pitch to Gunnar Guile. Fastball misses away, 1-0. In the top of the 6th frame, the Berries plate 5. The pitch grounded up the middle. This gets through into the outfield. Wypen comes up with it in straightaway center. And Gunnar Guile has himself a base hit, his first of the day. A leadoff single for the Sweets here in the bottom of the 3rd.
Second baseman number 7, Nate Stuyvesant.
Up steps Nate Stuyvesant. He pinwheels his all-black bat around. singled his last time up. The pitch. Fastball misses low. 1 ball, no strikes. Guile, a big lead over at first. Turner set. The pitch. Popped back behind the netting and out of play. Count evens up 1-1. Blue skies overhead here in Walla Walla as the wind blows out towards left field. A big 3-game set as the Marion Berries just a game and a half back of the Walla Walla Sweets. The 1-1. Grounded over towards third. This could be 2. Goldstein over to second for 1. On to first in time. Double play. And there's 2 gone.
Catcher number 13, left field, Beasley.
A little 5-4-3 double play. Up steps Nikhil Beasley. Righty bat facing off against Turner. For the second time today, the pitch. Curveball misses away. A tick downstairs as well for ball 1. Nikhil Beasley flew it to right field his last time up. Back in the first. From the stretch, the pitch. Check swing on a curveball that slices the outer black for strike 1. Count evens up to Beasley. Hitting .284 on the season. Went 6 for 10 against the Marion Berries in a 3-game set last weekend. The pitch. Spins low with a curveball. 2-2. The pitch. Wave and a miss for strike number 2. Deuce is wild with nobody on base. Gunnar Guile opened the third frame with a single since then Nate Stuyvesant grounds out into a double play. And Nikhil Beasley steps in from the right side with nobody on. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. From the stretch, the deal. A cue shot right back up the middle, and it gets into the outfield grass. A single extends the inning. And there's 1 on as the Sweets trail 6-1. Here in the bottom of the third.
First baseman number 38, Chris Flores.
Chris Desort steps in from the left side. Righty's deal. Grounded over towards the right side of the infield. Andrew Moon scoops. Throws to first in time. Out 3. The Sweets leave 1 on. Couple of base hits. Walla Walla can't do anything with it. Down 6-1. Hit the top of the 4th on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, your family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you play, you're helping students statewide.
Onwards and upwards, we reach the top of the 4th inning. Up steps Nick Holm. From the right side, he steps in. Levi Anderson starts the 3rd frame spotless. Back-to-back strikeouts, then gives up a single to Danny Weidman. Hubbard walks. Tyler Dunning later homers as the first pitch is slapped foul. Strike 1. So the Berries scrape 5 runs across in the 3rd frame.
Yeah. I've got to tell you, he struck out.
The pitch to Holm. Misses low. 0-1 turns into 1-1.
Sounds familiar. Mariners down only 1.
In the windup. The pitch. Tails inside with a heater. 2 balls and 1 strike. Anderson topping out at 87 miles an hour so far today. That clocks in at 86. The 2-1. Swing and a foul ball back behind the plate. And the count evens up 2-2. Here on Christmas in July, you can see Santa Claus roaming around on the right field line. Just strolling in the concourse, looking to have a conversation with a young fan or two. The 2-2. Right down the middle, caught him looking for strike 3. Nick Holm goes down. It's the 3rd strikeout of the day for Levi Anderson. 2nd looking, and up steps Jake Allen. As I say, he's talking to some younger fans. Santa Claus now talking to an older gentleman with arguably a better beard than him. The pitch on the way. Misses high with the heater, 1-0. And that's saying something, because Santa Claus has a pretty nice beard. This guy, on the other hand, goes way below his chin. Closer towards his chest. The pitch. Misses down in the dirt. 2 balls and no strikes. Just having a jolly old conversation here on July 25th. We are halfway from Christmas, folks. The 2-0. Rocketed out towards deep center field. Rogers makes the play as he ranges back to left. And there's 2 gone. Well, I'd like to stay optimistic here. There's 2 outs, but there was also 2 outs back in the 3rd inning. So let's just see if Anderson can get through it. The incoming sophomore at Lewis Clark State College. The only freshman pitcher for Lewis Clark State last season. The pitch. High fly ball out towards left field. Ranging back, Tristan Schaefer at the wall. Can't make the play as it 1-hops the fence. Throws it in very promptly, but not before. Cade Goldstein slides in for a double. And there's some trouble here in the 4th.
Get the batter.
The Sweets trailing that Marion Berries 6-1 in the top of the 4th.
Center fielder number 3, Danny Weidman.
Danny Weidman steps in. With 2 outs in the 3rd, he catapulted the rally. Singled, later scored. He's 1 for 2 on the day.
Usually plays second base.
Set the belt from the stretch. The pitch. Ripped right at Trevor T at short. Makes the play, out 3. 98 miles an hour off the bat. T did not have to move. Levi Anderson ends the top of the 4th inning without giving up a run on 1 base hit. No errors. To the bottom of the frame, Walla Walla trailing 6-1 against the Marion Berries, and we'll be back right after this on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Courtesy Albaugh Express. Congratulations! Holiday Inn Express is the official host hotel on the Walla Walla Suite. Check out the reward training reward program at HIExpress.com.
We hit the bottom of the 4th inning here at Borleske Stadium with the Sweets trailing the Berries 6-1. Drew Albaugh, your play-by-play broadcaster on the mic for all 9 frames. Out on the hill, Dylan Turner with the righty arm in his 4th inning of work. Facing off against Trevor T. T doubled out towards left center his last time up, back in the 2nd, was stranded right there. Turner comes set. The pitch on the way. Chopped left side, foul ball. Goes into the Sweets dugout, 0-1. Wind blown out towards left field. On a blue skies day here in Walla Walla, 12 games remaining this season. Be a 1. Curveball drips in. Hits the inner black for strike 2. T swivels his all black barrel. The stretch, the pitch. Laced up the middle, gets down in the outfield. Danny Weiser comes up with it in the alleyway in right center. Trevor T with a leadoff single as the Sweets trail the Berries 6-1 in the bottom of the 4th. Up steps Esteban Olazaba. Trevor T's now 2 for 2 on the day with a single and a double. 7 for 17 against the Berries this season. The pitch to Olazaba. Popped up right field, slicing up and over the screen and out of play into the bleachers. A few young fans all go sprinting for the baseball. 0-1. Olazaba struck out swinging his last time up in the 2nd. Incoming freshman. Turner set, the throw goes back to first base. T dives back safely. On 0-1, the pitch. Misses down in the dirt. 1 ball and 1 strike. T over at first base taking a hearty secondary leap. For a good reason, has some serious speed. Trevor T, 3rd in steals amongst the Sweets players. He's got himself with 8. The next pitch misses up and inside. Some chin music for ball number 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Olazaba with just 1 base hit in a Sweets jersey. Hitting 111 on the season. The 2-1. Rip to left, just foul. Got a piece of it. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Olazaba circles around the dish and steps in as he pinwheels his all black bat around a few times. Dylan Turner comes set at the belt. The 2-2. Instead, the throw goes over to first base. T dives back, got him. Nick Holm applies the tag. That's the 2nd time Dylan Turner catches a Sweets runner at first with a pickoff attempt. It happened to Cole Rogers back in the 1st inning. And just like that, the Sweets have 1 out. Turner set yet again. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. A slider in the dirt. Olazaba swings right over it. No outs turns into 2 outs before you know it. Here in the bottom of the 4th with nobody on. Sweets trail 6-1 against the Marion Berries. Up steps Andrew Deminu. Deminu responsible for the only run of the game for the Sweets. A base hit up the middle on the ground. Back in the 2nd. First offering. Whistles high with a heater. That clocking in at 84 miles an hour. 1 ball and no strikes. Turner comes set yet again. The pitch. High fly ball back behind home plate, out of play. And it hits the seats right behind home plate. A few fans all discuss if everyone's okay. Seemingly hit someone on the bounce. Hey, they get a baseball for it though, so there you go, the 1-1. Rocketed on the ground over towards short, gloved by Dunning at his ankles, takes his time and throws a strike to first. Holm squeezes, out 3. Well, the Sweets have a leadoff base hit for the fourth, or rather the third time today. Still do not score a run. Walla Walla down 6-1. After 4, we hit the top of the 5th inning. Sweets down by 5. Walla Walla Sweets. Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Leading off for the Marion Bears, the catcher number 23, Bryce Hubbard.
We reached the top of the 5th inning here at Borleske Stadium with the Sweets trailing the Berries 6-1. Bryce Hubbard steps in the first pitch. Curveball drips in on the outer third for strike 1. Hubbard 1 for 1 on the day, singled back in the first. Walked and scored in the third, the 0-1. Swing and a miss, pulls the chair with a 75-mile-per-hour changeup at the basement of the zone, and strike 2. Hubbard hitting .340 on the season. 0-2. Caught him looking, strike 3. Froze him on the outer black. Another changeup. 3 straight breaking balls retires Bryce. Up steps Paul Vasquez with 1 out.
Paul Vasquez.
Fourth strikeout of the day for Levi Anderson. His third looking. Vasquez 1 for 2 on the day, singled and scored in the third. The pitch. Spins away with another breaking ball, 1-0. Sweets trail 6-1. The pitch. Lace to left. Esteban Olazaba snares it from the sky as he climbs the ladder and makes the play high above his head. And there's 2 gone. Early on here at the top of the 5th with the Sweets trailing the Berries 6-1. Anderson's 4 strikeouts on the season, just 1 shy of a season best. Had 5 against the Yakima Valley Pippins in 4 innings of work back on June 5th. In the windup, the pitch to Tyler Dunning. Whistles away. Goes with the heater for ball number 1. First fastball of the inning. Gets to the sign from Nikhil Beasley behind the plate, the 1-0. Misses high, goes back to the fastball. 2 balls and no strikes. Dunning 0 for 1 on the day, walked and scored back in the third. That huge 5-run third inning, the 2-0. Down in the dirt, 3 balls and no strikes. On deck, Andrew Moon, he homered his last time up, a 3-run shot out towards left field. In the windup, needs a strike on 3-0. Does not get it, a fastball misses inside. Anderson can't locate the heater, and up steps Andrew Moon.
Second baseman number 4, Andrew Moon.
Moon batting from the right side. Anderson threw him a fastball on the inner downstairs corner, and he still crushed it out towards left. Dunning at first, the pitch. Misses inside, 1-0. Christmas in July. Fans strolling around, saying hi to Santa Claus. The 1-0. Fouled back into the screen, and the count evens up 1-1. Christmas in July kind of feels like an oxymoron to me, just a little bit. The 1-1. Misses high, 2 balls and 1 strike. He goes with the fastball. Sweets trail 6-1, top of the 5th. It's kind of like you always want what you don't have. I swear people be posting, you know, pictures of them at the beach in February saying, oh, I'm waiting for the summertime. The 2-1 pitch. Laced out towards left field. This stays fair as it gets into the corner. Tristan Schaefer races up with the baseball at the base of the wall. Rounding third base, Tyler Dunning. He gets the stop sign as he retreats back. It's a double for Andrew Moon. He continues his hot hitting. There's 2 on in scoring position. Up steps Will Stickney, looking to increase the lead here in the 5th. So everyone's waiting for summer. And then you get to summer, and July rolls around, and I start to see some people that I know posting about how they're ready for, you know, pumpkin spice lattes. The next pitch is laced to right field, gets down. 1 run scores as Dunning touches home. The throw comes in enough time to keep Moon at third. Runners on the corners now. Will Stickney comes through with an RBI single. The Berries extend their lead 7-1 here in the top of the 5th. Nick Holmes steps in. So then we get to the fall time. And people are done with their pumpkin spice lattes, done with Halloween, and they're ready for Christmas. It just always feels like people gotta be more grateful for what they have in the moment, me included. Out steps manager of the Walla Walla Suites, Colby Waterlow. He slowly paces and talks it up with Levi Anderson. He's given up 7 runs, 6 earned. This is a big series for Walla Walla. The Sweets come into this 3-game set. Their second to last home series of this season, up a game and a half in the last wildcard spot. And the team trailing them, the Marion Berries. A win tonight for the Berries would then put the Sweets just a half game up on Marion. Walla Walla has held a wildcard spot this entire season, has not relinquished it. With just 12 games to go, it would be heartbreaking for a franchise that has not seen postseason action since 2019. Still in a good spot, though, up a game and a half. This game's not over, down 7-1, top of the 5th. The pitch on the way. Nick Holm crushes it out towards deep center field. Rogers ranges back over his right shoulder, and it bounces, hits the track in center field. Will Stickney rounds third. He's headed home. Nick Holm stops at second base as Rogers comes up with the baseball, tosses it into Trevor T. 98 miles an hour off the bat, straightaway center field. 412 out towards center. That ball was hit 381 feet. Hits the track, and just like that, the Sweets trail the Berries 9-1. So a runner now on second base in Nick Holm as he takes his lead. Up steps Jake Allen, 0 for 2 on the day. From the stretch, the pitch. Misses down and in. Nikhil Beasley keeps it in front of him. That baseball bounded off the dirt. Keeps Holm at bay. So 3 runs have tailed in for the Berries here in the 5th inning. 5 runs in the 3rd, and that's been the lion's share of their 9. The next offering. Misses low. 2 balls and no strikes. Allen hit 167 on the season. Dangles his left arm like a pendulum and comes set. Anderson's 2-0. Swerves downstairs. just misses the zone for ball number 3. 3-0. Top of the lineup on deck. Lefty steal. Misses inside at the belt, ball 4. A 4-pitch walk. Runners on first and second now, and in steps Kate Goldstein.
Now batting, the third baseman, number 13, Kate Goldstein.
Goldstein batting from the left side. 1 for 3 on the day. Struck out looking back in the third. The pitch. Curveball spins in as it hits the top of the zone for strike 1. Levi Anderson trying to get out of the 5th. He's given up 8 earned. The 0-1. Misses low as he goes back to the curveball. 1 ball and 1 strike. With 2 on base. Allen at first, Holm at second. The 1-1. Fastball whipped away for ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Goldstein from the left side. His all black bat plastered by dark green batting gloves. The 2-1. Misses low and away. A hitter's count here to Goldstein. Misses with the breaking ball. It's largely been the fastball Anderson hasn't controlled today. The 3-1 misses away. He goes with the heater just at 84 miles an hour. Anderson takes a deep breath out on the hill as the bases are juiced. Danny Weidman steps in. Getting from bad to worse for the Sweets. Here on the top of the 5th. It has been anything but a sweet inning. Walla Walla down 9-1 against Marion. The pitch on the way. Chopped over towards third. Olazaba can't come up with it. Just foul, though. Home plate umpire Matthew Gree had his hands up. You saw the chalk kind of spring up into the air. That baseball was riding it for a while. Hopped over the third base back, ruled foul. So the Sweets get a break, down by 8, 9-1. The pitch. Misses inside with a curveball. Count evens up 1-1. The next offering. Chopped over towards third. Olazaba fields it. Steps on his bag, out 3. So the Marion Berries leave the bases loaded, but do scrape 3 runs across. On 3 base hits, Walla Walla has some work to do. Bottom of the 5th, down 9-1. We'll be back right after this on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Bottom of the 5th inning on tap with the Sweets down 9-1. against the Marion Berries. Tristan Schaefer steps in. The pitch shows bunt, gets it down, right back up the middle. Turner comes up with it, fields and fires to first. Beats Schaefer by a half a step for out number 1. Lineup turns around. Cole Rogers, the leadoff man, steps in.
Center fielder number 1, Cole Rogers.
Rogers 1 for 2 on the day, was caught trying to steal over at second, a pickoff attempt. Adam and no man's land. Turner comes set, pitch. Swing and a miss. 84 right down the middle. Cole Rogers can't put a cookie into play. Strike 1. Sun continues to fall closer and closer down to the horizon. The 0-1. Popped up high in the blue sky in the infield. Turner steps under it. Instead, it's the second baseman, Andrew Moon, who makes the play right on the mound for out number 2. And it's a quick 2 gone in the bottom of the 5th with the Sweets down 9-1.
Right fielder number 4, Gunnar Giles.
Gunnar Giles steps in. He singled his last time up in the 3rd.
Number 30, Anthony Capella.
Giles twirls his bat around.
Let's start something.
Righty steal. Curveball drips in as it hits the lower 3rd for strike 1. The pitch. Check swing. Did he go around? He did. Caught him with another breaking ball down low and inside. Guile gets tied up for strike 2. Diamond in full shade outside of a couple spots in left center field and in straightaway center, illuminated by golden light. The 0-2 pitch curves away for ball 1. So the count moves to 1 ball and 2 strikes here to Guile. Sweets down 9-1. Bottom of the 5th just hasn't been their day. The pitch. Swing and a miss. High heats. Take a seat. Down goes Guile. A 1-2-3 bottom of the 5th inning. Dylan Turner working out there on the hill. The Sweets have some serious work to do. Down 9-1. Top of the 6th. On the other side of this break on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's lottery is...
In the top of the 6th, Jacob Talbot steps in, out on the hill, the pitch on the way. A fastball misses away 1-0 to Bryce Hubbard. Hubbard 1 for 2 on the day, the next offering. Cracked tackled over the corner.
Hey,
Count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike to Talbot with a 7.8 ERA on the season. Out of Biola University, in the windup pitch, curveball misses high. Count moves to 2 balls and 1 strike. Made an appearance against the Marion Berries back on July 20th. The pitch on the way is cranked out towards right center field. This falls down for a base hit into the alleyway. Rogers can't come up with it as it slowly rolls up against the fence. Guile now throws it in, but not before Bryce Hubbard reaches with a double. A leadoff runner in scoring position. Paul Vasquez steps up. Against the Marion Berries, Jacob Talbot gives up 3 earned in 1 inning. For the righty arm, working with a mid-80s fastball. That's Vasquez, the righty bat, taps his all-black helmet a few times with his pink batting gloves. The pitch on the way. Chopped over towards short. T fields at the ankles, flips to first in time for out 1. Vasquez was only halfway down the line by that time. T threw that baseball over to Tesaurus at first. So there's 1 gone. Tyler Dunning steps in. Dunning batting from the right side. Jacob Talbot working with that high 80s fastball, also has a changeup that he likes to work. The pitch on the way. Misses up and outside for ball number 1. A 2-way player. Works out in the middle infield of the Sweets, primarily at second. Hitting over 300 on the year at 1-0. Curveball misses downstairs. Nikhil Beasley kicks it away as it goes into foul territory right side. Hubbard speeds to third. Barry's now 90 feet away from yet another run, already on top, 9-1 over the Sweets. We're only in the top of the 6th. Jacob Talbot leans in and gets the sign from Nikhil. On 2-0. Fastball whipped over the outer edge for strike 1. That clocking in at 87 miles an hour. Comes set. In the motion, the 2-1. Misses low, 3 balls and 1 strike. Jacob Talbot, despite being from Yorba Linda, California, has some ties to the great state of Washington. His dad is from Washington. After playing one day, he wants to continue and start coaching the 3-1.
Oh, right
Hits
there.
the attic of the zone with an off-speed pitch, and the count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Coaching's not for everybody. You would honestly think that more players would want to go into coaching. But through all the player roundups I've done, I've asked that question a few times, and you'd be surprised with how many players maybe would be interested in coaching a little league team with their kids or something along that line, the 3-2. Spiraled right field off the bat and out of play, and we'll do it again. Most of them, though, do not want to coach, college, high school, even up. Now, all 3 Sweets Sweets coaches were players. Elijah Mayer's first base coach just got finished playing for Linfield. The 3-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Dunning swings right through it, a fastball on the outer edge. And there's 2 gone. Up steps Andrew Moon, the Sweet killer today. 2 for 3 with a 3-run home run in the 3rd. An RBI double in the 5th, and came around to score. The pitch. Drips in with the curveball, strike 1. So Elijah Mayer didn't waste any time getting into coaching. Now, if he will continue it, that only time will tell. 2 outs. The 0-1. Popped up. This should be out number 3 in shallow center. Ranging under the second baseman, Nate Stuyvesant makes the play at the cut of the grass. Out number 3. So after a leadoff double Jacob Talbot goes 1-2-3, leaves Hubbard stranded at third base, one base hit, no errors, and most importantly, no runs. For just the third time today, the Berries go down without a limper. In the bottom of the sixth, Sweets have some work to do. Down 9-1. We'll be back right after this on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Whatever your printing needs, Abbott's Printing does it all. Signs and banners, rich, full-colored, high-quality commercial and digital printing, direct mailings, full-color business cards, and postcards. If you want a printing job done right, then Abbott's Printing is the place to be. Abbott's Printing provides award-winning quality and outstanding customer service. Visit abbottsprinting.com to view their selection or call 453-8202. That's 453-8202. Abbott's Printing, where the excellence is on paper.
Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is proud to be the official hotel of the Walla Walla Suite. Our guests are sure to get a great night's sleep in one of our recently remodeled rooms, and our 24-hour pool and spa are perfect for round-the-clock relaxation. Each night at Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla is followed by a complimentary breakfast included with every stay. At Holiday Inn Express Walla Walla, you can catch some Z's while the Sweets catch some W's. Wins, that is.
Hey, your homework done?
Yep.
Hey, is your homework done?
This kinda is homework. So, what do you think?
I'm so proud of you. Can I play some more?
Is all your work done?
Washington's Lottery is a proud partner in the goal to promote college and career training. Each time you...
In the bottom of the sixth, Sweets trail 9-1. The first pitch to Stuyvesant's a big swing and a miss for strike number 1. Dylan Turner's still out there on the hill, throwing some pretty good baseball right now. Through 5, giving up just the 1 earned run. Kicks and deals. 0-1 turns into 0-2, a curveball on the inner black. Stuyvesant steps back in. He's 1 for 2 on the day, grounded out into a 5-4-3 double play in the third. The 0-2. A looper out towards left center field, sprinting in Cepeda. He dives and he makes the play. Holy smokes, what a diving catch by Anthony Cepeda. Floating right over the grass, he took a base hit away from Nate Stuyvesant, and there's 1 gone in the bottom of the 6th. It's been that type of night for the Sweets. Down by 8 runs as Nikhil Beasley steps in, batting from the right side. The pitch. Laced on the ground over towards left. Goldstein fields on a couple of hops. A strike across the diamond. Over to first for out number 2. Quick 2 gone. Chris Tesora steps up. At this point for the Sweets, now I'm not saying comeback is implausible, but it's unlikely. You gotta get to the bullpen with Dylan Turner still out there on the hill in the 6th. The pitch on the way. Crackles over the lower outside corner to DeSoris. With just 1 base hit, it was an infield single in yesterday's ball game. Still looking for his first knock. The pitch. Cracked out towards left field, slicing well over the netting as it bangs off the very top of the batting cages for strike 1. Slicing well over the netting as it bangs off the very top of the batting cages for strike 1. Sun starting to set, getting closer to the horizon down the right field line. Diamond in full shape. 2 outs. The 0-2. Down and away, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Wind howling out towards left field. If the Berries close out this ball game, which all signs are pointing to yes, with the Berries on top 9-1, 2 outs, the 1-2. Fastball spiked downstairs. 2-2. The Sweets would be just a half game up on the Marion Berries going into tomorrow's ball game. Now here's the kicker. The Sweets do hold the tiebreaker as of right now. 1-2 is crushed out towards deep right center field. Back in the alleyway, and this gets down and it bounces up against the base of the wall. Rounding second base, DeSoris heads to third. Coming up with the baseball, Danny Weidling. The throw comes in. DeSoris stops at third. A 2-out triple. His first base hit that isn't an infield single, and it's a triple 103 miles an hour off the bat in right center. Tesaurus, welcome to the Sweets.
Number 31, Trevor.
So Trevor T steps in. Tesaurus 90 feet away from scoring with the Sweets down 9-1. You got to start somewhere with the comeback. Never say never. Walla Walla was down by 7 runs against the Bend Elks a month ago. The pitch clips the outer black with a curveball for strike 1. The Sweets did ultimately lose that ball game, but they got the runs necessary to make it a comeback. Lost by 2, 11-9. Though 1 misses low, and the count evens up 1 ball and 1 strike. Lights turn on here at Borleske Stadium. 2 outs, the 1-1. Fastball whipped upstairs. 2 balls and 1 strike. Trevor T out of Colorado Mesa University. In today's ball game, swinging a hot bat, 2 for 2. He's 7 for 17 against the Berries, the 2-1. Curveball spins in, strike 2. Dylan Turner's going to the curveball, time in and time out. From the stretch, kicks and deals. Another curveball, misses away, and the count runs full, 3-2. Trevor T takes a deep breath as he holds his bat with both hands. Now places it on his right shoulder. 2 outs, the payoff. Got him looking, strike 3, froze him on the inside corner. Tesaurus triples, nothing comes of it. Walla Walla leaves 1 off on 1 base hit, no errors. The Sweets trail 9-1 to the top of the 7th. Walla Walla Sweets.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family. It's time to play ball with Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you're more than a guest. You are part of the family. And here's an exclusive offer for all you Sweets fans. Show us your Walla Walla Sweets ticket at your next service visit and receive 10% off any regular price service performed. Formerly Walla Walla Valley Honda, same great automotive family and proud sponsor of the Walla Walla Sweets. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you walk in as a guest and drive off as family.
Number 30, Anthony Cepeda.
We are rolling right along to the top of the 7th inning. Sweets trail the Berries 9-1. Cepeda steps in, facing Talbot. The pitch. Fastball misses high, 1-0. Cepeda playing left field, coming in for Will Stickney. His first at-bat against the Sweets in this series. The 1-0. Fastball creeps downstairs, just a little bit too low for ball 2. The next offering on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. Cepeda's first time against the Sweets. His 61st at-bat of the year, the 2-1. Is cranked towards left field, slices well into foul territory and out of play for strike 2. And in 300 on the season out of Feather River College, the Kaiser, Oregon native, right down the road of Marion. 2-2, the pitch. Misses outside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Kaiser, Oregon, also the home of the northernmost In-N-Out in the entire country. I know that because we were just there, the payoff. Down low, ball 4, Cepeda takes the base. On the way back from the Marion Berry series, we stopped at In-N-Out, and this line was out the wazoo, for lack of a better term. I mean, I tell you what, I think a double-double's, you know, just as good as the next guy. You can't beat 295 shakes. Stickney steps in the pitch. Rather, Nick Holm takes a strike on the outer edge, 0-1. But this line was ridiculous. We showed up with 30-plus guys, and the line was already out the door. So you can imagine we were stretching into a different block, the 0-1. A high fly ball out towards center field. Rogers makes the play at his left shoulder and straight away center. Out 1. So we get there, and even the California guys, the Owen Estabrooks, Trevor Tees of the world, was questioning if it was worth it to wait in line for In-N-Out. And these were the same guys that were beating the drum all 3 days to, you know, wanting to go to In-N-Out for some food. Now, granted, there was a 5.5-hour bus ride on the other side. In steps Allen, the pitch. Curveball spins in. Strike 1. I'm hearing estimates that the wait will be 90 minutes. Heard one guy say 2 hours. A VO1 deal. Fastball misses low. Count evens up 1-1. In-N-Out. More like in and you stay there for 2 hours. It ultimately was about 45 minutes, which you can stomach. 30 guys getting food in 45 minutes. Most places would be about a half hour, the pitch. Swing and a miss. Yeah. Spin to win. Goes back to the curveball down low. Strike 2. But I got my double-double. I got my shake. I'll tell you what. There's one thing at In-N-Out that I will not stand for. It's the French fries. Holy smokes, they are bad. The 1-2. Misses down in the dirt. 2 balls and 2 strikes. I'm sorry if the Walla Walla Sweets were trying to get a connection with In-N-Out, maybe a sponsorship that I've now just ruined, but those French fries taste like cardboard. And they say they're freshly cut. I believe them. I just don't know what they're cutting them with. Are they cutting them with styrofoam? The 2-2. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. High beats. Take a seat. Jake Allen goes down swinging. There's 2 gone with Stickney stuck at first. Cade Goldstein steps in. Their shakes are good though, especially for the price. You get In-N-Out for under 10 bucks. You can get a burger, a shake, maybe even get away with a soft drink of sorts. Lineup turns around when Cade Goldstein steps in. The pitch. Laced out towards the left. Schaefer ranges, makes the play above his head, out. A runner's left on. 1 walk, no base hits, no errors. Sweets trail 9-1 to the stretch on our Walla Walla Sweets digital network.
Coming to take our 7-minute stretch. We got Danny here to help you with it. Lead out to the ball game. Lead out to the ground. Finding some innocent back. You better stand, Kenneth Watson. Let's go, Swedes! Fans are reminded that this is the last public service at the Pier Garden, the Right Field Slaughterhouse, and the Home Plate Hangout. This is the last call for alcohol this evening.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at UnderwriterHondaofWallaWalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Welcome back into the Walla Walla Sweets digital network. In the bottom of the 7th frame, the Sweets trail the Berries 9-1. William Scaldaferri in at the chat saying, did we order animal-style fries? Did I order animal-style fries? I didn't try the animal fries, so I will say maybe those are worth it. I'm not sure. But the wait was primarily because there was probably 300 people packed into a 50-foot square in and out. Olazaba steps in from the right side. Pitch on the way. Fastball yanked down and away for ball number 1. Apparently I got to get the whole grilled onion with the hot peppers. Now, is that where the bun is just onions? The 1-0. Misses low and away, 2 balls and no strikes. I believe is that a Flying Dutchman? If I'm not mistaken. I know there's a few different things at In-N-Out. There's the Flying Dutchman, which I think is the onions for the bun, if I'm not sure, the 2-0. Hits the outer black for strike 1, 2 balls and 1 strike. And then there's the protein style, and that's where it's lettuce wrapped. I'm pretty sure about that. But what if you just want the meat? You would think that would be protein style, and the other way would be the 2-1 swing and a miss for strike 2. You think the other way would be salad style? I'm not really sure. Lettuce wraps aren't bad. I've tried them before. They're better than like gluten-free buns. If you can't eat buns, go with the lettuce wrap. From the belt, the 2-2. A slow roller over towards third, fielded by Goldstein. The toss across in time, out 1. So there's 1 out. Up steps the designated hitter, Andrew Deminu, batting 8th for the Sweets. Batting from the right side with Walla Walla, trailing the Berries in 9-1. Pitch on the way. Curveball misses low, 1 ball and no strikes. Johnny and Gals, new pitcher out on the hill. The pitch. Fastball squeezes in for ball 2. The incoming freshman out of Linfield College. Native of Portland, Oregon. Set at the belt. The righty's deal. Down and away. 3 balls and no strikes. Wind waving out towards left field as you can see the American flag in all its glory in center. 1 out. The 3-0. Fastball runs inside. Andrew Deminu takes a walk. With the Sweets down 9-1 here in the 7th. First walk of the game for the Sweets. And it comes in the 7th. Now that's not usual for Walla Walla. They're a team that likes to take their passes. The first pitch to Schaefer bounces low. Hubbard keeps it in front of him for ball number 1. As a team, the Sweets rank 3rd in walks with 242. The top 3 teams, Bellingham, Portland, and Walla Walla. Bellingham and Portland, the top 2 teams in both the North and the South. So you'd think that it would play well for the Sweets, who are 3rd, and it has so far this season, but not today. Just 1 walk as Deminu's at first. 1 out, the 1-0. Fastball right over the middle. At 81 miles an hour, not a lot of heat out there on the hill. 1-1, Ingles comes set. The next offering swirls outside. So Johnny Ingles behind 2-1 with Deminu at first. Sweets down by 8-9-1. The pitch. Schaefer watches an off speed. Down and away, hitter's count, 3 balls and 1 strike. I'll take a quick trip over towards the West Coast League, why not? As the 3-1 is tapped foul. Count runs full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. I said we should take a quick trip, but the Point Streak website isn't loading any of the scores. The payoff. Foul backs that rims off the very top of the rail and bounces back behind the plate. We'll do it again on 3 and 2. So I'll try to get you guys those as fast as I can. The next offering. Demonu takes off. Ground ball over towards third, snared by Goldstein. The toss over to first base. Lean as Holm fields it in foul territory. Just keeps his tiptoe on the base, and there's 2 outs. Demonu now at second. Good old Point Streak. You love it, you hate it, but you need it. Point Streak, of course, the stats website that you can find everybody's stats in the West Coast League. The pitch to Rogers. Misses low and away for ball number 1. A lot of things I like about Point Streak. I feel like it does a pretty good job at giving every stat it possibly can for summer baseball. Set, the kick in the deal. Grounded over towards short. Gloved by Dunning. He fields and fires in time. Out 3. After 7, the Sweets trail 9-1. 1 walk, no base hits, no errors, and no runs. Be back for after this on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Last 2 numbers back.
Danny Weidman leads us off in the top of the 8th. Swedes down 9-1 against the Marion Berries. Talbot comes set in the windup. The pitch on the way. Swing and a miss, strike 1. Well, I can't get the West Coast League scores for you guys because it's not updated, but I can get the Mariner score for all you curious. The 0-1. Flared out towards right, slicing over the netting and out of play, 0-2. After 6 innings, the Mariners and the Angels are tied up at 2 apiece. Julio Rodriguez homers for his 2nd straight night. The 0-2. Fastball misses high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This is kind of a crazy scoreline, the 1-2. Misses low in the dirt, count runs even 2-2. The A's beat the Astros 15-3, which is, you know, just awesome sauce, for lack of a better term. But the crazy thing, Nick Kurtz, designated hitter, rookie, the 2-2, fouled to right field. We'll do it again. Kurtz went 6 for 6 with 8 RBIs, and get this, the rookie is the first ever rookie player to hit 4 home runs in 1 game, the 2-2. Swing and a foul tip. Beasley can't come up with it, and we'll do it again on 2-2. 4 homers in 1 day, that's ridiculous. 8 RBIs, holy smokes. The 2-2. Rocketed right back up the middle, dead center A leadoff single as Cole Rogers comes up with the baseball. Danny Weidman increases his average, already north of 315 on the year. And there's a runner on first base. Bryce Hubbard steps in. If the scoreline stays the same, the Sweets would have a half-game lead on the Berries. For that very last wild card spot, the Sweets have maintained a playoff position this entire season. There has not been one day where Walla Walla, if the season ended, pitch on the way, swing and a foul tip back into Beasley's glove for strike one. If the season ended, the Sweets make the playoffs every single game of this year. Does it continue tomorrow night? It'll be a 6:35 first pitch. Make sure to tune in. Righty steal. Misses low and away. Jacob Talbot can't find the heater on 1-1.
All right, next rapid drawing will be a purple ticket for the tattoo.
Sky slowly fading from a bright blue over the players' heads, slowly changing into an amber orange color the closer you get to the horizon. The sun has now set down the right field line. Weidman, a lead at first. The 1-1. A cue shot over towards third. Olazaba fields and fires to second for one. Not in time, rather. The third was back to first, now back to second. We're just playing catch at this point, and everyone's safe. Olazaba swiveled and threw to second base. Probably would have beat him. Trevor T, I'm not too sure he touched the bag. And that might be the problem, according to Gabe Norbert on the bases. Manager Colby Waterloo is going to go out and talk it up. Now the Sweets are down 9-1. This shouldn't have too much effect on the overall scoreline. A couple of bang-bang plays though. One to second. Weidman ruled just safe, and then Hubbard, as the flip to first, also ruled just safe. Conversation continuing to happen down the third base line. Sweets down 9-1, top of the eighth. Gives me a chance to tell a story. I was driving to the ballpark today, and there's a line in, I think it's a Kanye West song that said, "She left me on red." And as a kid, you know, growing up in, you know, middle school, even, I hate to admit this, in the early parts of high school, I wasn't sure what "leave me on red" meant. I assumed it was like a color, like "leave me on red," as in there's something about if someone opens a text message, it turns red. It took me until senior year of high school. I'm not kidding. Senior year of high school. I was an adult at this point when I realized red was not the color. "Leave me on red" is as in they opened and read the message and didn't respond. But now I know that. And that's the story. I'm going to live by it. I'm not afraid to admit it. And now I know. And sometimes you just got to admit when you're wrong. There's a really long conversation happening between Gabe Norbert and Matthew DeGree. And after a long discussion, ruled safe, manager Colby Waterloo continues to argue his case. Again, Sweets are down 9-1, but it's more the principle of the thing. He continues to wave his hands in foul territory, puts his hands up. Colby has not been ejected yet this season, and that's going to stay that way for now. You just never know, though. He continues to talk it up, directing most of his attention to Norbert at the base paths. Still not in the dugout. Now finally meanders back to the dugout. I asked manager Colby Waterloo to rank 5 baseball feelings without knowing which one comes next a couple days ago on Countdown with Colby, as Paul Vasquez steps in from the right side with a runner on second base. There is one out over at first, so Bryce Hubbard must have been beat to the bag. The pitch. Fastball misses low and inside, ball number 1. One of the things I asked him to rank was getting thrown out. And he did say number 5, but he prefaced it with saying at some point in his coaching career, he plans on getting thrown out. 1 out, the 1-0. Misses low and away. Nikhil Beasley can't keep it in front of him. Weidman races to third base. 1 out. Sweets down 9-1. Top of the 8th. I feel like in the same way you know, that you have these bucket lists in your head, and not everything's positive. I remember a story where a 95-year-old woman had going to jail on her bucket list. The 2-0, down and away, 3 balls and no strikes. So there was a story on national news where she intentionally got arrested, and she spent a night in jail at 95 to check it off her bucket list. It's kind of similar where getting thrown out's a negative thing on the baseball field, but I'm sure Lee Rivera, Elijah Maris, and manager Colby Walla, if they say it or not, at some point want to get thrown out for some reason. The 2-1. Shows bunt, pulls away. Fastball striped over the inner third. And the count's evened up 2-2. Now, there is a $200 fine that comes with getting thrown out in the West Coast League that the coaches have to pay for. The 2-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. I also think, rather, is that just strike number 2? The scoreboard down the right field line had it at 2 strikes. Instead, it seems to be a full count. So it's 3-2. I think the team also has to play a fine of some sort. The payoff pitch is grounded foul right side. We'll do it again on 3-2. Weidman over at third. You gotta weigh the risk reward. Is it worth the $200 to get your team fired up? You argue a call, you put your foot down, or are you just throwing 200 in the fire? The 3-2. Popped up a rainmaker out towards left field, racing over it. Trevor T, shortstop, makes the play at the chalk. Weidman stays put at third. 2 outs. Tyler Dunning steps in. 0 for 2 on the day, has walked twice, touched home plate twice as well. Jacob Talbot still out there on the hill for the Sweets. No one warming up down the left field line for Walla Walla as of yet. Set at the belt, the pitch. Creeps up and in, ball 1, some chin music. Cotton candy skies here in Walla Walla as the sky blends from a bright blue to a pink the closer you get to the horizon, as the next pitch is swung on in a high fly ball out towards left field. Schaefer makes the play in the dusk light for out 3. The Berries leave one on. Walla Walla down 9-1. Never say never, but the Sweets got to get going. Bottom of the 8th on the other side on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Play, stay, get away at Clearwater River Casino in Lewiston, Idaho. Owned and operated by the Nez Perce Tribe. Experience Namipu hospitality with 600 gaming machines, comfortable lodging, dining, and sports bar. Excitement is everywhere. The region's premier destination for events and entertainment. Win big with unforgettable concerts, comedy shows, and live sports action. Discover your next play, stay, get away. Visit crcasino.com and start your adventure today.
It's time to play ball with Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you're more than a guest, you are part of the family. And here's an exclusive offer for all you Sweets fans. Show us your Walla Walla Sweets ticket at your next service visit and receive 10% off any regular price service performed. Formerly Walla Walla Valley Honda, same great automotive family and proud sponsor of the Walla Walla Sweets. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you walk in as a guest and drive off as family.
The bottom of the 8th, Gunnar Giles steps in from the left side. Sweets down, close your ears if you're a Sweets fan, 9-1 against the Marion Berries. And not just any other series, this one could decide the fate of the Sweets, looking to make the playoffs for the first time since 2019. Set, the pitch on the way. Swing and a miss for strike 1. Chases an off-speed pitch downstairs. No balls and 1 strike to Guile, batting from the left side. Set the next offering. Spins away with a curveball, and the count evens up 1-1. Walla Walla a game and a half up on the Berries, a half game back on the Elks going into today's game, the 1-1. Clips the outer corner, downstairs part of the plate, 1-2. From the stretch, the pitch. Clobbered out towards center field, ranging back, Weidman, he reaches and makes the play on the run. Takes one away from Guile, 92 off the bat, out 1. Bottom of the 8th inning. Sweets running out of chances. Stuyvesant batting from the right side out of Stanford University. 1 for 3 on the day. He twirls his all-black bat around a few times. The pitch. Popped up out towards center field. Weidman getting some work. He races back, now ranges towards his right and makes the play in the alleyway. Out 2. Just over 2 hours game time as fans start to exit with the Sweets down 9-1, bottom of the 8th. Nikhil Beasley steps in. Christmas in July, it's only been presents for the Marion Berries. I don't know if the Sweets got coal in their stocking or what, but nothing has gone their way. The pitch to Beasley. Curveball misses inside 1-0. The 1-0. Swing and a miss, strike 1. I like the Christmas in July concept. We were playing some Christmas music before as the 1-1 misses low and inside 2-1. Before the game started, makes you a little bit nostalgic, kind of almost waiting for the colder weather to come. Although, who can complain with 80 degrees? Blue skies, the pitch, spike downstairs, 2-2. Now, I will say, I discovered a new favorite Christmas song today. Shout out to Gabe over here in the booth. A trap remix of Jingle Bells, I believe it was. Now that's some good stuff. 2 outs, the 2-2. Misses inside, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Rather, that's ball number 4. Nikhil Beasley takes his base. I wish I could play it on the broadcast, but it goes somewhere along the lines of it's like jingle punt, pin a punt, punt. It's very good. It sets the vibe a little bit. Now, I will say, the second we started playing Christmas music over the loudspeakers here at Borleske, it was while the Berries were hitting BP. Chris DeSora steps in. Pitch on the way. Flied out towards left, slicing out of play, strike 1. Christmas music started to play through the speakers. I kid you not, within 30 seconds, the Berries were off the field. Batting practice was done. The 0-1 misses away, and the count evens up. 1 ball and 1 strike. Comes set at the belt yet again. Beasley a lead at first, 2 outs. The pitch on the way. Check swing, did he go around? It does not matter. Curveball hits the bottom third. 1 ball and 2 strikes. DeSource tripled his last time up. His first base hit that isn't an infield knock this season. Engel steps off. DeSource clobbered it, 100 plus off the bat in right center. The 1-2. Swing and a foul tip, just gets a piece of it. Stays alive and will do it again on 1 and 2 with the Sweets down 9-1. Bottom of the 8th inning. Not exactly the ideal start in a 3-game series against the Berries. From the stretch, the 1-2, Beasley takes off. Fastball misses outside. Beasley practically walks to second base. He gets a stolen bag. And a runner in scoring position The Sweets have not scored since the second inning. The pitch. Thesaurus watches one down low. Count runs full, 3-2.
Rich fans, that is a stolen base. You can put the 14-inch cheese of pepperoni pizza tomorrow, only at Hopsy.
Nikhil Beasley did it for the fans. There you go. 2 outs. Payoff pitch. A high chopper, couple of bounces over towards the head of Moon. He fields and flips to first. Beats Thesaurus by a step or 2, and that's out number 3. Top of the 9th, coming up with 1 base hit. The Sweets leave 1 on. Walla Walla trails the Berries 9-1. We'll take a break on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family. It's time to play ball with Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you're more than a guest. You are part of the family. And here's an exclusive offer for all you Sweets fans. Show us your Walla Walla Sweets ticket at your next service visit and receive 10% off any regular price service performed. Formerly Walla Walla Valley Honda, same great automotive family and proud sponsor of the Walla Walla Sweets. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla, where you walk in as a guest and drive off as family.
In the top of the 9th inning, Sweets trail 9-1 and hold the phone, everybody. We have a position player out on the hill. Owen Estabrook. So now we're, according to TrackMan, that creeped over the corner. 1-0, misses high, make it 2 balls and no strikes. Here to Tyler Dunning, he taps his bat a few times. Estabrook in the windup, the 2-0. Right over the middle, there you go, strike 1. How about it? 2 balls and 1 strike. The pitch on the way. Lace to left, Trevor T snares, 1 out. Owen Estabrook holds a 1 high above his right shoulder. Officially a 0.0 ERA in 2025. He should just be done right now. I mean, there's nowhere but down to go from here, unless he comes up with a strikeout, that is. All right, 1 gone. Pitch on the way. Swing and a foul ball back into the screen. 0-1. This is when you know it's getting serious. Down by 8, position player on the hill, that's when it's time to really lock in. Estabrook nods his head high above his head, the 0-1. Misses high. 1 ball and 1 strike. Clocking in at 64, the 1-1. Oh my goodness, he goes with the curveball and it clips the corner. 1-2. There you go. On the precipice of a strikeout, this place would go crazy. Maybe there is a present after all. Christmas in July, the 1-2. Chopped left side, Olazaba charges at the hill. Toss across, not in time. Gives up an infield base hit. And there's 1 on. So Cepeda at first base. Nick Holmes steps in. Holm, the righty bats, faces the first offering. Rip to right. Stuyvesant snares right at the cut of the grass. 57 off the bat. It looked harder from here. And there's 2 gone. Estabrook trying to get out of the top of the 9th without giving up a run. And Jake Allen steps in, the righty bat. Runner on first. Estabrook kicks and deals. Runner takes off. Curveball misses in. Belcher doesn't even bother to throw to second base. No one was covering the bag. Ethan Belcher takes over behind the plate for Nikhil Beasley, getting some of his first runs with the Sweets out of Walla Walla High School. 2 outs, the 1-0. Runner takes off yet again. 71, fastest pitch of the day for Estabrook, misses away. 2-0. And at this point, Cespedes just trying to deepen his stolen base numbers. The 2-0. Hits the outer edge. 2-1. Estabrook making it look easy. Out of Columbia University. Can officially say he's now a 2-way player. From the stretch, the pitch. Ground ball over towards short. This should do it. Trevor T. fields and fires. Owen Estabrook gets out of it. He puts his hat high in the air. A 0.0 ERA. Retire, young man. You're not going to get any better than that. And that is that. To the bottom of the 9th, the Sweets trail 9-1, but that seems like as big of a victory as you can get in this spot. How about it? We'll take a break on the Walla Walla Sweets Digital Network.
Walla Walla Valley Honda is now Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. The same great automotive family is here for all your needs. Service, parts, new Hondas, and top quality used vehicles, all backed by expert staff with the highest standards in the industry. After all, you're family at Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla and deserve the best. Visit us at underwriterhondaofwallawalla.com to schedule service or a test drive today. Underwriter Honda of Walla Walla. Walk in as a guest, drive off as family.
Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill. Washington homeowners are saving thousands of dollars on their energy bill by upgrading their home. And the best part is, CNGC is giving back even more money when you switch to a more efficient alternative. So you can enjoy increased property value, a higher quality of life with better appliances, and greater comfort for your family. Scan this QR code or go to cngc.com and save money on your energy bill.
Bottom of the 9th, Sweets last chance, down 9-1. Trevor T steps in. Thank you all 110 people still tuning into the broadcast despite the blowout. It means a lot. Zachary 10 out on the hill. The pitch. Slow roller right back to 10's chest. He fields. Quick flip to first in time. T goes down on 1 pitch. Out 1. Up steps Esteban Olazaba. Now, Zachary 10 out of the University of Hawaii. Despite his last name being 10, his number is not 10. That feels like the biggest missed opportunity of all time. Number 30, the pitch. Fastball creeps inside for strike number 1. I mean, I don't understand how your last name can be 10, yet the number on your back is 38. The 1-0. Olazaba chops to left, over to third. Goldstein fields and a quick toss to third. Sweets down to their final out. This game, just 2 hours and 15 minutes up until this point. In yesterday's ball game, it was 3.5 hours. So definitely feeling a little bit lighter today. Andrew Deminu, the last chance for the Sweets. If the score line remains the same, the Sweets would be just a half game up on the Berries going into tomorrow's broadcast. 6:35 first pitch. First pitch to Demonu is a swing and a foul tip for strike one. We'll be live at 6:15 p.m. Make sure to tune into that. The Sweets have held a playoff position this entire at 6:15 p.m. Make sure to tune into that. The Sweets have held a playoff position this entire season. Looking to and a miss, strike two. Sweets now down to their final strike. Walla Walla trailing 9-1. Bottom of the ninth, 2 outs, nobody on base. Demonu in, behind 0-2. 10, in the windup, the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike three, and that's your ball game. Sweets lose 9-1. Sky is not even completely dark yet here at Borleske. The Marion Berries take care of business. It's a quick 9-1 victory. 2 hours and 16 minutes total game time. So we'll make sure not to keep you guys on too long. Thanks so much for tuning in to today's broadcast. I'm your broadcaster, Drew Albaugh. For everybody else behind the scenes, saying so long and good night from Walla Walla, Washington. The Sweets lose 9-1 against the Marion Berries. Game number 2 tomorrow at 6:35 p.m. We will be live with a pregame show at 6:15, Countdown with Colby and Players Roundup as always. If you missed today's Countdown with Colby, Players Roundup, or any of them throughout the season, make sure to tune in on the Walla Walla Sweets YouTube channel. It's been throughout the entire year. You can go back